I don't know, I'm disappointed. I try not to complain too much though, right? Because it annoys me when people complain about shit that doesn't really affect them. Like, anytime that I hear a grown-ass adult is like, man, Justin Bieber sucks. Yeah, I agree with you. That makes sense, because I'm a 27-year-old man. He's for 12 to 16-year-old girls. It's not for you. Complaining about Justin Bieber at my age is like if I went into the Baby Gap and just went, hey, your clothes are too small. The fuck is this? I can't wear this to work. I'll look ridiculous. Yeah, it's for babies, you dipshit. Live your life. But I understand hate, alright? I understand where it comes from. When people are like, why is there so much hate in the world? I'm like, well, because hating people is a fun and affordable hobby. That's why. You know, I was watching TV the other day. This commercial came on for BP. Have you guys seen the BP commercial where there's like a smiling guy next to the Gulf of Mexico? And he's like, 3 years ago, BP made a commitment to the Gulf. Yeah. What happened immediately before that? Is it something you're less proud of? Oh yeah, I remember. You ruined the Gulf of Mexico. We're doing our part to clean up the Gulf. Actually, your part is all of it. Because that's what happens when you ruin the Gulf of Mexico. You broke it, you bought it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Thank you.
God damn it.
Settle down. This is me time. And like, let's not be unfair to the good people at BP, all right? Because they are cleaning up their own mess. Because the government made them. I don't think you get to brag about doing something nice when it's court-ordered. Like, you wouldn't get your third DUI and then just walk around starting conversations with, you know, I've been doing a lot of community service lately. It feels so good to help people. I don't know, sometimes I think the only reason I watch TV is just to get mad. Like, I watch CNN, I don't know why. Like, it's the only thing in the world that makes me sad, scared, and bored at the same time. Like, I watch Wolf Blitzer, I don't know what the hell he's for.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm like preaching right now. I love you. I can't see you, but I love you. I want you to come to all of my shows. Believe that. Yeah, Wolf Blitzer claims to be a newsman. But every time I watch Wolf Blitzer, I feel like I come away knowing less than I did before. Like, I was watching his show a couple months ago, and it was like, he was talking about torture, because the torture report had just come out, and every episode, no matter what he's talking about, is exactly the same. It's like, alright, I am Wolf Blitzer, I'm in a studio with 17 televisions behind me, so it looks like shit's happening. Today we're going to talk about torture. We've got two guys on the program with very different viewpoints. Guy number one, former director of the CIA, I don't remember the guy's name, let's just say Adolf Hitler III. And then guy number two is a spokesman from the Lefty McHippie Fuck Center for Hating America, or whatever. So, torture, what do you guys think? And guy number one's like, I love it, big fan, we wouldn't even be America if we weren't hooking people's balls up to electricity and shit. And then guy number two is like, it's the worst thing, you know what, I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's the worst thing since guy number one's grandfather. And then it cuts back to Wolf Blitzer in the studio, and he's like, well, opinions differ. Now we're going to go to a commercial, and then come back and talk about an airplane we can't find for the next 17 and a half hours. Then it goes to an ad, you know, the one where it's like a nice looking older couple and they're like on a beach and in an orchard and shit, and there's a voiceover and the guy's like, is your dick weird? You know, it's just that. That's CNN, just 24 hours of that. It makes it really difficult to stay politically engaged, right? Because every time I try to get behind an issue, I'll watch CNN, one guy just says something crazy, and then the other guy just goes with it, and it gets so abstract so quickly. Like, I remember this a couple of years ago during the healthcare debate. I saw a guy on CNN say, "I don't think Thomas Jefferson would be in favor of Obamacare." And then the other guy's like, "Nuh-uh, he would so be, because..." What are you talking about? How about let's get a second opinion from someone who didn't die before medicine was invented? Look at that trying to put down Thomas Jefferson. I'm sure he was a smart guy, but he died in 1826. If you wanted to be a doctor in 1826, here are the steps. Step 1, be white and a man. Step 2, move to a new town. Step 3, tell everyone in that town that you're a doctor. You're done. You got your own practice now. And the thing is, you're not even less qualified than the other doctor that they have in that town. Because all medicine was back then was like, well, guess we gotta cut that off. That's all they could do.